Chapter 2. Don't Slander Me. It wasn't the pounding headache or the all-too-familiar taste of blood in my mouth that woke me that morning, but the stink of cat piss. They all have cats. Cats and bad tattoos and mops of dyed black hair that reek of cigarettes and watermelon bubblicious. They all have ripped fishnets and dark red lips and daddy issues. What starts out as a seemingly innocent walk home from the bar turns into a seemingly innocent kiss in her foyer and quickly degenerates into a whirling dervish of teeth and hips and torn shirts and pulled hair. But you couldn't just let a young lady wander the mean streets of Capitol Hill unescorted, now could you? I surveyed my front teeth with the tip of my tongue to assess the damage. I got lucky this time. I tried to calculate the odds of sunlight before opening my eyes, but it was useless. As I lay in the darkness, a couple of questions came to mind. Where the fuck was I? How the fuck did I get here? The wretched idea of raising my head at that moment was overruled by the depth of my curiosity. I was on a mattress on the floor with my clothes and most of hers lying next to me. A single strand of blue Christmas lights lined the ceiling, and several defaced prayer candles were strategically placed around the bed. On her milk crate nightstand was a half-empty bottle of Bushmills, a spoon, 2 syringes, my wallet, and a Radio Shack alarm clock that read 5:30. 2 more questions came to mind. AM? PM? The spoon and syringes told me nothing further. Heroin was my steadfast accomplice now. But the bottle told me this was Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. My boss, you see, is ex-military. His men get paid every Monday. That way, be it Vietnam or the dirty bookstore, his grunts were always so broke by the weekend we could never put together enough cash to buy a plane ticket back to Indiana or Cleveland or wherever the fuck we came from. Furthermore, it curtailed many a barroom brawl and all but quashed impulsive AWOL episodes. I, Charlie Hyatt, was his midnight to 8 man, a soldier on the front lines of filth. While I knew well enough that there was no such thing as leftover drugs, I did a quick recon of the area while my hostess lay face down in her pillow. I rifled through her purse and pocketed a wad of dollar bills. Experience told me she was either a cocktail waitress or a dancer, one or the other, or both. Under black hair over pale skin and just above the sheet, I could make out the tattoo of an inverted cross between her shoulder blades. This may have revealed satanic alliances. It may have explained the defaced prayer candle configuration. It may have indicated that she was the type of woman who could get so fucked up she'd get tattooed upside down. No matter. This was my kind of girl. I lifted the arm that had been draped over me all night. It fell limp to the mattress. Her wrist was wrapped in a bandage, and my inquisitive nature could not resist the temptation. I carefully peeled back the medical tape. The bloody gauze stuck to her skin, but she still lay undisturbed. One last quick tear exposed the words, "Help me," carved deeply into her flesh. It might as well have just said, "Your type."